So we're now in Vienna. I'm not really sure how this is going to cut together because obviously we had to get an airplane here. I'm waiting to see them drop my guitars. And now it's 28 degrees. It's like 11 a.m. 28 degrees. It's going to be 34 degrees today. We're here for NovaRock with FrogLeap. So me and Hannah, Rory, James, of course, Dan, and then the boys Leo, Trolls, and Eric, and their respective other halves. Because to be honest, we went there last night. It's red stage, which is one of the main stages. There's a blue and a red, they're the same size, and it's huge. It's like, I think it's the biggest stage I'm probably ever going to play. It's massive, and there's so many people. The vibe was amazing. Slipknot headline last night. Tonight we're going to be playing it. Our stage time is 1:45, so it's like super early morning. But yeah, I really can't wait to get on stage tonight and play. As some of you may know, I fell off my skateboard maybe 3 weeks ago now, and it really hurt my arm. And I play drums on Pokemon, and it's up until yesterday it's been really painful to try and do that. So I'm hoping, all being well, my arm's fine, which it feels alright. It's still achy, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm just excited because the weather's beautiful, it feels like summer, and we're going to go and get to play on a huge stage with some of my relatively new but very close friends, and it's just one of those things that I feel really grateful for, and I'm sharing this journey, so let's crack on. I'm here with Diz. He's just chilling, I'm not. I'm being that guy with the camera because I want to vlog everything because I'm excited because it's going to be great. But waiting for the taxi. We're going to watch some bands, and Rory's actually out here with us because he's filming everything, but I've stolen the camera. Even though it's my camera, I've stolen it from him to film because, you know, that's what I do. I like to troll everybody. I'm the resident troll.
What are you doing?
Doing what?
Fuck off.
I'm James.
Fuck off now.
James, our sound guy, would know this very well.
James, you just scratched my lens.
I didn't scratch your lens.
You did.
I didn't touch the lens, mate. Stop fucking...
But he did just lose our in-ears rig, didn't he?
Yeah.
So there you go. The coffee's kicking in here. We're on so late, it's like 1:45, and so it's getting to that point where it's 10 o'clock, so there's still hours until we're playing. We're just kind of hanging around now. Smashing Pumpkins are on, and I'm just going to warm up in a bit. I just said to Anders, like, I don't even need to warm up now, I need to warm up in maybe 2 hours because there's so much time till we play. But it's cool, man. It's a good vibe, everyone's having a good time, and it's not swelteringly warm anymore because it's night. I honestly do think it's probably the biggest crowd. Well, it's certainly the biggest crowd I've ever played to, and probably ever will. So Slayer are playing before us, which is insane. But Tesseracts were on there earlier. Like, it's a main stage. So Trivium were on there earlier as well. Like, sharing the stage with bands like that for a start is mental, considering a lot of those bands, Slayer specifically, the guys would have watched when we were kids. But even like seeing Trivium back in the day on like Kerrang and MTV when I was at school, and then going, shit, we're playing after them, is it's not even about playing after them, it's playing the same stage is really what it's about, and that it's crazy, basically. It's mental. I've had a lot of coffee. So we're on the red stage now and just waiting to go on. Slayer finished. It's kind of weird going on straight after Slayer, but at the same time, it's our billing, so Quite a few people are clearing out, but I assume as soon as we start making some noise, they'll come back.
Party rockers in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time, and we gonna make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time. Party rockers in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time, and we gonna make you lose your mind. We don't wanna see you shake the shuffling.
It's 4:20. Shattered. That was an incredible gig. We've got to be up at 9 and then we're going to Download Festival. So this is part 1 of the mega weekend of giggage. So thank you to everyone that came. That was sick. I'm going to bed and then get up and do it all again. Hi everyone, it's Rabea. Here with Ben. Here with Dave. So this is a special video because we're playing Download Festival. I'm just gonna get right into it. We're playing Download Festival. It's probably the biggest gig for us as a band ever, because it's like the one that when we were kids and we used to go to, when we were little whippersnappers, we would go to Download Festival 2007, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. And it was like, holy shit, we really want to see one day us walking out on stage looking at each other as we come out and go, we actually made it onto this stage. And believe it or not, 13 years later, that's what we're doing.
I woke up this morning, I was like, as if we're playing Download. Well, yeah, because it's like, it's easy to get wrapped up in the day-to-day stuff, isn't it? Where you're like, right, we've got this to do and that to do, but particularly when you're busy with lots of stuff, it's important to take a step back and go, we're actually playing Download. The thing we said we wanted to do, we're doing it.
Yeah,
which is mental, but also as an instrumental band, that's Download's a big mainstream metal. You got your like Def Leopards and stuff like that. So for a small 3-piece prog instrumental band, it's kind of crazy.
It is. Apparently we're like the 3rd instrumental band to ever play Download, so that's really cool.
Yeah, I can only put that down to popular demand because you guys are awesome.
Yep.
Right.
We'll also be the last band. We'll also be the last instrumental band to play Download after our performance. We'll be like, never again. Never again.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I think a lot of this opportunity is down to people supporting us.
It is.
So I'm just saying thank you to them.
True, Dave.
It's very special.
As this is predominantly a guitar-focused YouTube channel, I'm going to show you the gear that I'm taking to Download because it's exciting and there's some new bits and bobs and a couple of shout-outs that I owe, so check this out. So the first outing of my Super Krakens is actually going to be Download Festival, which is very exciting. These are the VX100 amps. They're 100 watts. And they're ridiculously loud. I'm running 2 because I run a stereo rig, as some of you may know. Check out where the volume is. It's so low. But yeah, basically, I'm running 2 in stereo, which is very exciting. But the shout outs that I need to give are to the legends that are 2 notes, because these little torpedo cab M's, I did one for review, so that's one of them, but they sent me another because what I do is I put these between the head and the cab, and what that allows me to do is take an XLR feed out as you can see. That goes to the X32, and it provides my in-ear mix with Torpedo, my own custom IRs. Well, I didn't make them, but they're my own custom IRs, and that's the in-ear feed that I get. So it's very, very good quality in-ear mix for my guitars, because we don't need the load box element, so just having that between the two is very handy. Nothing new to report on the pedal board front. It's the same joyous board of power with the Strifector, the fuzzes. I got the synth one on there right now. I need to bring down the Beatronic stuff, but I figured just because we're doing download, I'm just going to stick to what I know right now. So yeah, I've got my new signature bare knuckle set loaded into my Relic and also into my ML3 Beer Smoke, because it's going to be sick. They sound incredible, and I want to take them out on the road to test that I'm happy with the way they sound. The trusty Behringer X32, which has always been amazing for our in-ear mixes, because we can control everything we need to, EQ, compression, gating for our ears. It's amazing. And we're actually recording the set today, so when you see this video you get some level of half decent audio. Ben's got a new kit. He's a Yamaha artist, so they've sent him a live custom, which is really beautiful. But I'll let him tell you about that in his video. If you subscribe to his channel, he will talk about it. And finally, Dave's signature bass guitars, the Fanfret and the Standard. Stunning, beautiful, beautiful guitars. I've got the Fanfret. They're amazing and they sound fantastic. Running into the Dark Glass Microtube's 900 V2, and then of course Dave's pedal board, which is like a little version of mine. Mine's big, Dave's is little. That's what she said. Anyway, he runs the MS3 by Boss, and then Dark Glass gear, the Duality Fuzz. It's got the synth one as well. Thank you, Keeley, for sending that down, because he uses that with his Expression, does some amazing sweep stuff. And what's he got? The G7B, or GB7, which is the EQ. Lastly, a massive shout out to Empire Ears for these amazing Legend X custom IEMs that I'm now using. These are molded to my ear and they sound so good. These are 6 drivers, I think, and they're just amazing, and they've got my own custom design on them, which is really cool. They just sound fantastic, so very, very grateful to be using these now live and keeping my ears safe. So thank you for that. So that is the gear that we're using. There's a few more bits that I'll let Ben talk about on his channel to do with our samplings and stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the gear we're using for the gigs, and going to be going forward using all this stuff. It's going to be very exciting, of course. But yeah, documenting the rest of the weekend, because we got NovaRock with FrogLeap, which is going to be insane on the main stage after Slayer, and then we get back straight to Donington to do download. So very, very exciting times. So I'm bringing you along for the journey. So I sincerely hope you enjoy this video.
Sorry.
Really fair.
Honestly.
We're on the motorway. Is this the
You
M1?
didn't tell me.
Dave, is this the M1?
Yes.
It's the M1.
Number 1.
It is, en route to download. We got back from Austria this morning, 2 hours sleep.
Beer got back from Austria.
Met the bros, and now we're bros in it towards download.
Is that like cruising it but just with loads of guys?
Yeah, we just found out about Japfest as well, which is a car festival.
It is. Featuring all Japanese cars.
Japfest.co.uk.
I just feel like Steve in marketing should have had a word. Someone should have gone, Steve, you can't call it Japfest. It might have slightly...
I think he knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah, we had a quick opinionated debate about it just a minute ago, off camera.
Yeah, but mid-piss stream, we were like, is that called Japfest?
Yeah.
It is. So if you want to go to Japfest and see a load of Japanese cars and be a general Jap's eye, then go to japfest.co.uk.
And on that note, let's carry on the en routeness to Donington Park to play download tomorrow. Apparently it's a swamp.
Oh, there's been full-on competitive mud wrestling happening the last couple of days.
We don't have wellies. Well, these two do. I don't have any wellies.
We have wellies. Beer is, as always, completely unprepared for life and inept as a human being, so he needs to get wellies at some point. I felt that really hurt, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Get some fucking wellies, man. It's download, you know.
You know.
We've been told. You've had the download.
I'm going to get in the van.
Download the information that we need to leave.
We all good?
Yeah. Oh, my papaya is really horrible.
I don't know that I can do anything about the state of your papaya.
That truck right there. There's a trailer just being pulled in, but we can reverse up to where that black van is. So we've been playing together for like 13 years, maybe 14 years now. And we always dreamed of playing this festival. So it's a really, really special fucking day for the three of us to be able to play here. So thank you to everyone for coming and checking out this week. Thank you to John Hollingworth. You guys excited for tour later, yeah? I mean, what a better time to be playing download than to watch Tool this evening after play. It's fucking sick. So we only got time for one more song, because all our songs are too long. And yeah, thank you, Moving Toska, wherever you enjoy it. And we all gather for the weekend.
Humans must find their way. They now continues to reinforce the age of self in a time where what we desperately needed was the age of form.
Well, there you go. That's the end of it. That's the, well, not the end for us. We're going to watch Tool, but that was possibly one of the most awesome gigs we played. It meant a lot, and I think the crowd felt that, and like, it was just sick. Everyone was loving it, and I think, yeah, I don't really know what to say other than thank you for everyone that came to watch. My mum and dad, all the guys and everybody, all the friends, and just, yeah, dream come true really. And I think we're all pretty humbled by it and thankful. So thank you for watching this video. See you all very soon.